Woo, yes, okay. So I also love Hayward. I've lived here my entire life, deeply rooted in the community, but being rooted in the community isn't enough. You actually had to have experience and you have to do the work. And I've been doing the work on behalf of this community since I was 3 years old. I have the rough palm hands to prove it. My family owns a restaurant and I've been washing dishes, busting tables, emulating what the adults were doing in my life at a very young age. So that's where my hard work and passion for service comes from, is my community. For those of you that don't know, I'm in this role due to a huge loss. We lost Supervisor Richard Vyatt almost a year ago, and those are huge shoes to fill in this community. Many of you know he was a champion for labor, for environmental justice, and giving opportunities to at-risk youth. So I have huge shoes to fill, and it was a very competitive process leading into the appointment. So I want to thank everyone here that called, wrote letters, and advocated for me to take this position, because I wanted to do it because of my experience, because of my commitment to District 2. District 2 serves all of Hayward, Union City, Newark, and parts of Fremont. And since I was appointed in April, not even a year, my team has hit the ground running. Many of you know the amazing Jenny DiMartini. She also serves as my district director. And what we've been able to accomplish in a short period of time is securing $7 million for St. Rose Hospital. Next Thursday, we'll be given an update on sheriff oversight. We've also invested a significant amount of money into shelters and Covenant House, the first transitional age youth shelter here outside of North County. So my office is dedicated to being responsive and listening to the needs of our community. Our priorities, okay, I'll stop. I was told to stop. I'm happy to answer any questions. Yes, Robin.
What are your priorities?
My priorities, thank you. So, public safety, so advancing the work under Reimagine Adult Justice, which are 53 recommendations that came out of a consulting work with Wendy Still and Wendy Ware. So through my work on being the chair of public protection, we're going to be tackling those recommendations. One of the largest ones is sheriff oversight. We're going to be giving the public an update on that next Thursday. My priorities are also addressing affordable housing. For those of you that don't know, the city of Hayward, where I used to serve, and see my amazing former colleagues here, the city of Hayward was the only city in the last point in time count to reduce our unsheltered population by 22%. So a lot of the policies and the work we've done in Hayward, I want to bring those ideas to the county, fully acknowledging that every city has the right to make their own decision. But what I want to present to them is this menu of options, and the expectation is every city and unincorporated should be doing our part to tackle, minimize the number of people that are without housing. Another priority is behavioral health. We're going to have a lot of changes coming up with the state budget as well as Proposition 1. So we have to be responsive to make sure we're addressing the needs for our community, because we know mental health is a serious issue in the community. Another major priority specific to District 2 is keeping St. Rose Hospital open. So I also want to acknowledge my colleague, Board President Nate Miley, who's been instrumental in securing funding, and he was also one of the first champions to talk about sheriff oversight in the county. So this really takes collaboration in order to get these initiatives across the finish line. Other questions? That's it. Don't let me off easy. Oh.
So how did you find the adjustment to go from city council to supervisor? I mean, obviously you're
well, I'll walk around and show you that my hair is falling out. It's no joke. It really is.
The first couple of things.
Oh my goodness. So it's just the workload, the pace, making decisions on countywide issues. I'm really thankful for my experience. I don't know how I would be able to transition into this role. I thank my team for bringing me up to speed. And just want to also note that I don't have an opponent, but I am here today because I feel it's important to engage with constituents. I still have to earn your vote. You could choose not to vote for me, and that is your right. But I'm here to engage and to hear from all of you to earn your support. So I would be honored to have your endorsement.
Me?
Anything else? Yes.
No, I don't have any. I was just saying anybody else.
You have my endorsement.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a question. So for those of us who may be attending the Democratic Club meeting for the first time and want to be a little bit more familiar with the collaborative work that it takes a community to do within District 2 to actually implement worthwhile. Can you speak to that collaborative effort a little bit?
Absolutely. So my office is making themselves available to any council member, mayor, city manager. We're having routine meetings, regular meetings with city manager and the mayors of every city within the district, and finding ways to partner to leverage more funding. We've been very successful in securing funding for District 2, so we'll continue to do that, but it is a two-way street. If we don't talk and I don't know what the issues and the priorities are for every city, I can't deliver and meet those needs. So it's really important to be open and accessible, and we'll continue to do that. Thank you.
Can I get the